I honestly think that the reason that there hasn't been a robust Me Too movement in education and higher education is because the higher education system is built on a hierarchy that most of us have accepted. And most of us observe it. And the people who are the most vulnerable are told that they have to accept it to get to the next point, and then they replicate it in their own lives and their own experiences. And I think that's really what feeds it. And it's also this sort of insular community where you don't dare tell because you need that person who you might be telling against. We engage with it because we look for references when we are looking to hire people, and if we don't see a reference by John Doe, then we say, well, what's wrong? Why didn't, Susie M. get a reference from John Doe? And maybe there's something wrong with Susie M. instead of with John Doe. And so all of those things, we are all participating in this hierarchy. But on the other hand, I think some of these efforts to sort of dismantle it are just facades. This idea, for example, of students sort of, being told that, oh yeah, well, your professors are your friends and you can talk to them. And when we know that we hold all the power over them. And so we've really got to think about what that does to people in our systems. And they don't come forward because they do fear retaliation, and they don't have a Me Too movement because unlike the A-listers in Hollywood, they rarely ever as a group get to, or as individuals get to the point where they are calling the shots over their older mentors and people who may have abused them. So I think it's the awful dirty secrets that we all know exist in higher education. That's why we haven't had that Me Too movement. And I'm a participant in it as well, but I think we can all start by calling it out.